Yo, what's good? It's your boy Eric Bellinger hanging out right here with Next Level Podcast. Let's get it.
Welcome to Next Level Podcast. But before we get into this amazing interview, I would like to shout out our team: Skyy, creator and executive producer; Emma J, producer; Jeremy Hart, producer and audio; and Swain, videographer. Now, let's enter the Sky Lounge. Welcome to Next Level Podcast, where we bring you the latest in hip-hop and culture straight from the Sky Lounge. I'm your host, Ebony Francis, and here with Next Level Podcast, we bring you the most exclusive interviews with your favorite celebrities. So sit back, relax, and get ready to take it to next level with my favorite guest. This is going to be your favorite song.
Ooh,
Eric Bellinger!
Let's go. It's a vibrato. Hey.
How you doing?
I'm good, Namaste still.
Namaste. Come on, we're going to get into it. Listen, it's an insider.
Yes.
How you been? You on LA time?
Still on LA time, just landed today, so I'm still feeling the breeze.
Well, welcome to the A.
Thank
We're going to
you.
get right into it. Yeah. So we have a random question of the day. All right, so I don't know if this is true or not, but on Wikipedia it says that you're related to the Jackson 5 songwriter Bobby Day.
Yeah.
Is that true?
My mom's dad.
Really?
That's my grandpa, yeah.
Wow.
Bobby Day. He actually wrote a few songs that were his own as an artist. And Jackson 5 just happened to cover his songs.
Wow.
Yeah, so, he wrote his original song. So, it translated to him becoming Jackson 5 songwriter, pass it down, blood to me.
I know that's right.
And here I am.
So it's true. It's true. I love that. Okay, so do you have any other family members that are like songwriters, or like who else are you related to?
My grandpa's definitely the most known, but of course my mom was singing in church, pops was singing in church, and that's where I got it from, just watching them do it and just implementing it.
I love that. See, you heard it here first. He's related to Jackson 5
That's
songwriter.
Right. Yeah.
All right, well, let's get right into these questions. So you recently went viral. Let's just get right to it. You did the freestyle with Cosmic Kev. Yeah. Going crazy.
Yeah.
What was that like? What was that feeling like, knowing that you went viral again for something dope? Because I did see that you said you don't want to go viral for the wrong thing. So like this was another situation for you.
Yeah, I understand the importance of the virality nowadays, but you never want to sell your soul. You never want to compromise your character,
Absolutely.
but you got to play the game if you want to win. So for me, it was like, talent is what I do. Writing songs is what I do. Singing is what I'm good at. So, any chance there's a microphone, that's my opportunity to show and, give my gift to the world. So, in that way, it was just able to be showcased in a light that it had never been before. I freestyle at shows all the time, but it was on the radio. It was Cosmic Kev. He's known for doing it with the rappers. So when we hit it with the total left approach with R&B, this is what happened.
I love it. And you did a fire job. I listened
Thank
to
you.
it. I'm like, okay, with the freestyle on live radio at that.
On live,
so
yeah.
You can't be wrong with that. And then on top of that, you're an amazing songwriter.
Thank you.
So for the people that living under a rock, I guess, or the people that might not know,
Yeah.
name five or 3 to 5 songs that you've written for other artists that people might not know.
All right. You might not know. Let Me See, Usher. You might not know I did that. Chris Brown, Fine China. Brandy, Without You. What else, man? Justin Bieber, Right Here, featuring Drake.
Ooh.
Wale on Chill, featuring Jeremiah.
Ooh.
Tiana Taylor, How You Want It.
Ooh!
Tiana Taylor, 69. Tiana
That's
Taylor,
my
3-way.
song.
Yeah, that's my dog.
What's your favorite one?
From Tiana?
Tiana Taylor?
From Tiana Taylor, I say 69. I think that was one.
Yeah.
That was a vibe,
Shout out to
Shout out
Tiana
to
Taylor.
TT, R&B.
Ah, nice. All right, so we all know you've been in the game for a minute. You've been doing this for a while. So not only do you songwrite for people, you have your own hits.
Yeah.
So what's your writing strategy when it comes to writing your own songs opposed to when you're writing for other artists?
Yeah, so when I'm writing for other artists, I'm really just trying to tap into their life and write something that they can connect to and that they fans will believe that is their story.
Right.
I think a lot of times artists are singing songs that they didn't write and they're not connected to it, and the fans can tell. So if you're not writing your own music, at least have a song that you believe and that you feel, and something you're singing about something that you went through, because the people can tell. But as far as for me, when I'm writing for myself, it is no politics. It is no what we writing about. I'm able to just write what I feel, do what I love, and trust my instinct, as opposed to, so what you going through? Are you in love right now? Are you
Right.
going through heartbreak? Like, it's a jigsaw puzzle that I gotta try to figure out just to make sure that everything is fully in alignment.
Nice. So you've been doing this for a while. So I just want to give you your flowers on
Thank you.
camera and
Thank you.
say that you one of my favorite artists. I've been
Thank
listening
you.
to you for the longest. I got some stories, but
fire.
we'll get into that later. But
That's fire.
right now you also have Just Like Me out with Ivory Scott.
Yes.
What was that experience like with two artists that are songwriters that are
Yeah.
now artists?
Yeah.
Like,
It's
what was
dope.
that experience like being in there with
Man, you know, when I heard that he wanted to put the song out, I was super excited because me and him write so much together for other artists and other different sessions. So, you know, I got excited because I know that journey, you know, and I know the transition from being behind the scenes, being a songwriter, and getting people to change their mind and perspective of you. Like, okay, yeah, we seen you as a songwriter, but now we're gonna just open our mind to see you as a superstar. You
Yeah.
know, it's a difficult road, but I feel like, you know, anytime there's another songwriter, we gotta come together. Like, this is automatic. This is what we're supposed to do, because, you know, the politics and the artists and the people that, you know, look at the behind the scenes, you know, cats. I look at it like they never really give us that opportunity.
Right.
They want to, you know, just get the songs. You know, that's it. Like, just give us the records and get out of here. But, you know, when we're able to have a chance to vibe and pull each other up and stay strong, you know, we look much better as an army instead of a soldier.
Facts. And I was going to ask you, like, what is your advice or, like, your suggestions? So we have a game. It's called it's called Level Up. So
Okay.
whenever you hear that sound, Eric, I'm going to
Yeah.
ask you a question, and
Yeah.
you can either answer it or you could not answer. But this one is going to be linked to your song Curious, which is streaming on all platforms right
Yeah.
now. Make sure y'all go get that, okay?
Look at that. Shameless plug.
Featuring Fab and Corday.
Yeah.
So, all right, first one. You ready? All right, so out of curiosity, what's a fun fact about Eric Bellinger that your fans would never guess?
Man, you never guess that I'm the coldest breakdancer and you don't want to battle.
Really?
Yeah, the windmills is windmilling, the flares is flaring, the 90s is 90, and the up rocks, the footwork.
Facts. How long you been doing that?
Man, since junior high, high school, you know, we was linoleumed out on the on the front lawn, going crazy.
Listen, I don't know. You might have to see me in a little battle. I don't know. I might could do a cartwheel and tour around. No, that's about it.
Aight.
But no, let's get back into this. So you have your most recent album. It's called 1-800-HIT-EASY,
Yeah.
Line 2.
That's right.
Which features your new single, Curious. It's been streaming crazy. It's on my playlist. And I don't have many songs on my playlist because, you know, storage, but
like
it's one of my songs on my playlist.
We made it.
Yes, and it's a
good.
vibe. I love it. It's top 40 at Billboard, so
Yes.
that's major. Congratulations.
Thank you, man. I'm excited.
How does it feel knowing that you have like another successful record, or like how did you feel? What was your reaction, the feedback that you were getting from this record, the people that really
Man,
are
I think
feeling
it's the assurance that, you know, any artist wants, you know, because I've been doing this for so long. You
Yeah.
know, I've been, you know, writing for people and putting out music and mixtapes and all this independently for so long. And I think it's different when you have a record that really connects after, you know, countless years of in the game. You know, you wonder, like, is this still the vibe? Is this still the sound? Because it's new artists that come every year. So, you know, to be on the radio and to be in the clubs playing, like, I know it's not as easy because the game is so saturated. There's so many records that drop every Friday. So to still have one of them slots on the radio, to still have one of them slots in the club, 1 o'clock, hot hour. You know, I don't
On the way to work.
On the way to work, you know, 8 a.m.,
Yeah.
5 p.m. from home. It's like, oh, this is prime time. And I think that's what we work for, but it's a glorious feeling when it actually connects.
Yeah, so congratulations on that. It's a dope record.
Thank
Again, like I said, it got Fab and Corday. So with
right.
Fab being like, you know, old school vibes, 2000s, Corday being more 2010.
Yeah.
Did you like correlate that way, or
yeah.
like how did you
No,
connect
that
with
was
them?
that was all intentional. You know, you got all the decades from the 90s with D'Angelo to, like you said, Fabulous with the 2000s. I started putting out music in 2010s, and you got Corday. I look at leader of the new school, you know, like his
Yeah.
bars is really, you know,
They really like that.
classic bars, you know, every line. And then you got produced by a hitmaker. So it's like, it's just the ultimate, you know, formula for success.
Nice. I'm here for it.
Thank
One
you.
eight hundred.
Yeah,
Call us
yeah,
up.
yeah. 50 years of 50 years of greatness.
Well, let's get into this. I know you have your own record label now. It's called All
Yeah,
Winds ENT.
that's right.
Tell me about that. I know you
Yeah,
also have an artist that I saw, so
yeah,
let us know.
yeah. All wins ENT, man. It's dope because everything that you've seen from Eric Bellinger, we've been independent this whole time. We've been coming up with different strategies and marketing ideas and tactics, and we've built relationships from the ground up, from radio to club DJs to stylists to photographers to producers, songwriters, studio engineers, you name it. And I think that everything that I've been able to attain over the years and the relationships, it's like, yo, now let's pay that forward.
Yeah.
And let's, the same way I needed, the guidance, the same way I needed, the proper push in the right direction. We just want to be that for the artist. It's all about who it really is, and who you're connected with. So we just want to be that branch.
Yeah, that's really dope. Make sure y'all stay locked in with him for that, and then your new artist.
Yeah, so
Make sure y'all stay locked in with
so it's
your
a few artists. So most recent drop on All Winds Entertainment is Jason Wolf, song called Flexible. Featured on the song as well, so make sure y'all check that out. Real vibe R&B. Then you got Don Belly. She just dropped Stages EP, and that joint hit 1 million on all platforms. And it's dope because we just doing this us. It's no budget. It's literally just the love for music. So to see the reaction and to see everybody loving the music and to see the success, it's like, man, yeah, we was right about this. Now, let's keep pushing.
It's definitely a vibe. And you also hit 1 million on Instagram, so congratulations.
A million.
I mean, that's major. Social media is important these days.
Game time.
Game time. Okay, so number 2, out
double.
of curiosity, okay, so I know your birthday is March 26th?
March 27th.
March 27th, so
Yeah.
you're an Aries.
Yes.
And so the people out there that's into the zodiacs, they want to know, the fans want to know, what is a toxic trait of the Aries that they know
Toxic
you're
trait.
standing on it?
Yeah, man. It's like, I think once we over something,
You walking away?
whew, it's crazy. It's disrespectful, but it's necessary for our own being and for our own good. I think we're loyal to a fault. So when we finally do say that's enough, it's really to that point.
Hey, when enough is enough, and I'm the same, and that's not even my sign.
It be like that.
No, but you have a show coming out. Well, you have a show coming up. Tell me more about that. I know it's going to be at the Coca-Cola Roxy, at the
Coca-Cola
Battery,
Roxy,
here in
man.
Atlanta. Tell me who's on that lineup, what's
so you
going
got,
on.
man, you got Vito, you got Tone Stiff, you got Upstairs, Eric Bellinger, real R&B, real singing, real songwriters. Like all of us are, actual creatives. We're all talents. This ain't nobody like, hey, write me songs. We writing our songs and we writing everybody else's songs. All 4 of these guys. That's something that I can, really take my hat off to, even though I don't got a hat on right now. But it's like, yo,
Take your glasses down.
You got to tip it down because when you doing that, when you writing for yourself and others, it's like, man, that's when it's, you're really a problem. So for us coming together, it's like the Avengers, we've been even thinking about making it a tour. So, hopefully the show goes great
Hopefully the
tomorrow,
show goes great.
I want to take the show on the road.
I was going to ask you that because I'm like, it's just like a one night only type of thing. If you do take it on the road, that would be fire. The fans love each and every artist that you just mentioned. And then you and Vito, y'all made noise with everybody's favorite Tiny Desk. Y'all not only got to have the spotlight, y'all kind of got to play the background, but then also get that spotlight. So like you all being artists and songwriters, what was that like with your like another viral moment?
It was dope, man. And that's crazy because nowadays there's so much that we're getting fed, the content, the posts, the blog sites. So when something actually goes viral, that's like, man, this is really standing out amongst everything that's out there. And like I said, for it to be because of talent, it's like, that's what you want it to be about, So, man, shout out to Usher, for being willing to just share his spotlight, you know, and to share his stage and to share his microphone. Like, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for my brother Eric. Give it up for my brother Vito. It's like, he wanted people to see us. It wasn't just about us backing him up. He also wanted to put that baton in our hand, that torch in our hand. And, me and Vito, like, we going to keep it lit. We going to keep the flame lit, So, man, we got records together from Energy to more joints. We got the show tomorrow night together. And, we just getting started. I think that flame that Usher lit, you know, we ain't no fool. You know,
He
we know
said,
how to keep it lit.
he said he's just getting started, but I don't know if y'all know, he got like 30 projects out.
Yeah,
30?
37. We
I
working
was,
on.
I
We
knew it
working
was
on album
37. I
38.
was like, is it 37? I know it
Because
was
I'm
37
working from
or
a
something
different
like that.
perspective.
Yeah.
I'm working from a different position. Like, I was working under the pretense of I'm just doing this out of love. I still doing it out of love, but now I got the attention.
Right.
You looking now? Okay, let me turn up the heat. Let me get in the kitchen. Let me cook some more because, you know, I just been vibing out of love. But now I'm finna actually try to put it on your head top like DJ Khaled.
Hey, listen, I'm here for it. I'm going to be here every time you put something out.
On the head top.
Handy hand.
More tunes, more love, more life.
Absolutely. No, but who is one of your inspirations? Like, you're writing all this music. Like, how do you stay inspired? Like, how do you keep this stuff going? The freestyle sound like songs. So, like, how do you stay inspired to, like, stay consistent on this journey and keep up that momentum?
Yeah,
That's
I
important.
think it's just knowing that it's my calling and not getting lazy on my gift. You know, I know God gave me this gift. I'm already successful. I can just be like, all right, let me relax.
Facts.
But no, I'm working harder. Like Big Sean said, I'm working like the Rents do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got this shot, I got this chance, and you know, I'm really not gonna let up. Like, I'm really not.
So you got like how many more projects? Do you think you got like endless projects in you still?
Yeah,
like,
I really
see,
do.
I'm trying to get it for the people.
I do. I mean, I got multiple albums done right now. I don't mean 1, 2, 3. I got multiple albums done, Tupac status, like just so much music because, you know, I create the music.
Yeah.
You know? So imagine how many songs, like if I freestyle that in 3 minutes, how many songs can I make in 3 hours or 3 weeks or 3 months or 3 years, you know? So we've literally been stocking up music, and I look at it like, okay, now we got the attention. So let's really, really strategically, you know, guide our way to where we need to be, you know, simple as that. That's what I mean. Like, we just getting started. It's like, we really are. You know, the song on the radio right now in a time where it ain't easy to get on the radio.
It's not. And you got a couple of them out there. So it's like.
It's multiples on the radios. That's what I'm saying.
Talk
It's
your
all
shit.
been,
Go
it's
ahead,
all
go
been
ahead, go ahead.
strategic. It's been cool. I've been behind the scenes. Yeah, I'm behind the scenes. Yeah, I write for them. Yeah, I'm a songwriter. Yeah. But watch this.
Facts. Listen, be inspired because he's really doing it. And when you're actually doing it, you can really sit here and pop off and do all that stuff. But with that being said, with that being said, we got another level up. We got another level up game right now.
Cool.
All right. So out of curiosity, what's one song we would never catch you playing on your playlist?
Anything, I ain't gonna say it, but I mean anything that's
No.
anything that's like, I don't know. I'm not really a negative guy.
Facts.
I'm real positive. I'm singing about love.
Uh-huh.
I don't even watch Power. It's
A little
too,
breakup
it's too
here and
dark.
there.
It's too dark for my mind.
I did watch Power, but it was the other shows. I'm like, all right, one at a time. I can't do Power, Snowfall, and BMF. Like,
Yeah,
come
'cause
on,
it'll
this is
take
a lot.
me there. I'll be like, babe, what's up? Nothing. What you want? You know what I mean? Like, it just.
Tasha.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, so what you really going to work? Like, I don't need my mind clouded. I'm just going. I'm gonna listen to some Kimber, some Fred Hammond. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? I'm just really into the positive, and I feel like with that, whatever you feed your mind, you know, you gonna have the tendency to put that out.
That's very true. That's always true. Every action has a reaction, no matter how you want to flip it or spoof it. All right. So I see your tattoo on your hand. Is that one of the kitties?
Yes. So I got.
Oh, it's both the kitties.
Of them. I got Easy here. I got Eli here. When they was both 1, now he's 8 and he's 4.
And I know that Easy just had his birthday.
Yeah, he just turned 4.
How
man.
was that?
Legoland.
How was family life?
It's good, man. Family life is the best. It's really the best. I think it's slept on.
It is.
I think we didn't have the examples. We don't have the examples now as much as we did back in the day. So, you know, to the older people in the generation, it's like, yeah, this is normal. But, you know, the new young generation, they like, nah, like, I'm not about to be in a relationship. Like, why get married or why commit to somebody when there's so many people out here? But they didn't see it, you know. And I think I want to try to stand in the gap, me personally, and just show that it's real and show that, you know, you can do it. You can still be cool. You can still have fun. And, you know, except you just feel a little bit more complete.
Yeah, and you are happy.
Yeah.
The happiness is nice. I don't know your life, but the happiness just looks like it's there. You know, the bond is there.
Yeah.
Mama's happy, Papa's happy, kids is happy.
Everybody.
So like, what can you tell people that are in your space that are in this situation, whether they're artists or not, whether like a long distance relationship or like it's just really busy? Like, how do you stay balanced and like keeping that momentum up again?
I think priority, like you got to know what you want more. Like I wanted love more than I wanted to be famous. You know, I wanted my relationship to be successful more than I wanted Eric Bellinger, the brand, to be successful.
Facts.
You know, I look at it like the family aspect, like, man, being successful at that, like how many people out there are successful as that? That's a much bigger accolade, you know what I mean? But the world don't really, you know, glorify that, you know what I mean? But man, let me see y'all really go out here and have a successful family, marriage for 10 years, babies happy, like that's the real Grammy. But I'm gonna be cool and just keep competing for charts with everybody, even though I know my real life is set up in a way that God, you know what I mean, like really was like, all right, cool, we gonna design this. It's gonna be lifestyle design. It's gonna take time, and you're gonna feel like ain't nobody paying attention to you for a long time. But just keep going and keep your head down. And now I look up and I see the best view of Los Angeles.
Amazing.
It's amazing.
Y'all better take notes because he's talented, successful, happy. You know what I'm saying? You got
this is a humble collar pop.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
It's a humble collar pop. You know what I mean?
Like I said,
I'm just telling you, you know what I mean? Like you need to know, like, yo, you need to be confident, but you also need to make sure that, you know, you pop it at the right time. You know, put your head down and stay in the books and really build it up. Like, you know, you didn't really hear me until, you know, it was time to hear me.
Facts. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
And before we get out of here, I heard that you into some acting.
Stay tuned.
Listen.
EB on your TV and film, you know, it's time for the transition. You know, I'm standing with the SAG-AFTRA right now. We striking, but yeah, I'm finna be action. You feel me? It's time. Whenever we back, you feel me? Because, yeah, they need to see the face on the boob tube.
Absolutely. So you got artist, songwriter, producer, engineer, 1-800 Hot Hit Easy. Line 2 is out right now. Curious is streaming everywhere, just like me is streaming everywhere.
Yes.
What
It's
else you got?
going crazy.
Let them know where they can
It's
find
going
you.
on,
I
man.
already know
Hey,
they
man,
know.
Make sure y'all follow me, Eric Bellinger, EricBellinger. Twitter.com/Eric Bellinger, Instagram.com/Eric Bellinger. You can't forget about Threads now. You know, you gotta stay up on your socials. You gotta stay up on your socials. You know,
So Threads saw it first.
yeah,
Now this. Oh wait, now Twitter. It's not Twitter now. It's called X.
My bad.
Yeah.
My bad,
Y'all better get it right.
my bad.
Not gonna
Elon.
log in.
My bad. Don't delay my Cybertruck no more, bro.
There's so much happening.
It is. It's a lot going on, and you know that's the goal. Like it's the destination. I mean, it's not the destination; it's the journey. Like we got so many things we doing, and I find joy in trying to, like, knock down the goal. You know, like trying to execute the goal. Like this is the big goal, and now we can have fun.
Right.
We knock out the victory. It's like now we got to come up with a whole nother plan, a whole nother idea. So, you know, once you come up with what you trying to do, man, that's the fun part. Like really execute it, really take your time, really put the team together. Man, you'll thank yourself later.
Listen, you heard it here first.
That's right.
Thank you for so much.
Appreciate it, man.
Make sure I go follow Eric Bellinger at Eric Bellinger, everything on all his socials. You can follow me at Ebony Francis on Instagram. And maybe Threads. I don't know about that. I ain't really been keeping up.
Go on and log on. Go on and log in.
But make sure y'all stay locked in with Sky Level Media, Next Level Podcast. Shout out to the team. Everything that you need is here, baby. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. And let us know who you want to see next in the Sky Lounge. And we have Mr. Eric Bellinger.
It's love. It's
Peace.
easy. Thank y'all.
Be safe.